Alright, so we are going to be reacting to Season of the Deep trailer. We'll break it down afterwards, but let's just watch this thing.
The witness has moved beyond our
Oh,
reach.
that's nice.
All attempts to follow it have failed.
What the
To any
fuck?
Guardians listening, this is Deputy Committee Commander Sloan requesting emergency support.
Excuse me?
I have Sloan's position as 1 kilometer down. Fire team, you're clear to descend. I am not leaving anyone behind again.
That distress call wasn't for me. It was for her.
Oh.
She knows our true enemy, the Witness.
Then it's just a matter of
Drifter's back.
diving into the depths of the methane sea.
What?
Dredging up what Sloan needs.
Fire
Wait,
team,
hold on. Are they
Make
adding
this
what I
dive
think they're
count.
adding? Strandstorm, that's cool. Oh, that's neat. That's neat.
Remind them we're not in danger.
We are the danger.
We are the danger.
Let's fucking go. Ooh. Is that a scout rifle? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the PlayStation. Oh, so Sloan is just fully taken. Okay, that's wild. Wait, we can fish? We can fish? Okay, hold on. We're backing up and breaking some stuff down. It's gonna be a little bit raw, but okay. So we get our scene of the
the
witness.
witness has moved.
Let me just. But it is nice to hear Zavala's voice again, and this seems to be a random guardian from. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop it right before it, whites out. But shit, I'm gonna have to slow this down. Let's see. Playback speed. 0.5. So it looks like we have this random guardian. Probably a new light. They're idiots. They think, oh, let's just fly into the portal. See, this is probably a test flight from the commander wanting the new light to go through. But it results in him fusing with his ship, it seems like. And this is going to be a dark season if imagery like this is going to be the norm. It's wild to think that that's what's happening. But we keep going. We get a glimpse of Titan, probably from maybe something to do with Neptune. Maybe people on Neomuna. I know we're connected to Neomuna in some way this season, with Osiris and with the new hand cannon. So maybe this is their sensor array detecting Titan's back. But we get a brief shot of Sloan, I thought. I thought we had a brief shot of Sloan. Yeah, we do, just for a split second. It's hard to... But yeah, it looks like right here, this is a pretty good shot of her being taken. Is this the first time we've seen a Guardian get taken? But also you see in the back, the Leviathan's back there, or what I think is the Leviathan. And it looks like because of that, maybe the Leviathan has some way of the power to grant taken energy, or because Sloan was on Titan when the witness took the world and just made it disappeared, maybe she got taken to an extent. Well, it looks like we get the whole... Oh, we get this for a second with Sloan picking up a crown splitter, but we get a few glimpses of the rig, the control zone that we had. I wonder if this is a match-made activity, because this is new. I've not seen these cranes going before. But is this possibly a new patrol zone on not on Neptune, on Titan? Or is this all an activity where we're pulling stuff up from the depths? Oh, that's going to be interesting. But then we move over to... I feel like this is a part of the story missions. This armor is super cool. I think this is the base armor set, and the flowing stuff will be the armor ornaments that we get at the end of the pass, or it could be vice versa. Because if it's vice versa, this stuff isn't really hitting as well as the flowing, ethereal-looking fish stuff. But it looks like we dive into the deeps. Wow, I've been sneezing today. And it looks like we are just straight up underwater, in methane water. Which liquid methane is a different thing than water, but it looks like we're able to... Oh, it looks like the exhausted thing, where we're not able to have a weapon out in these depths, that we're just exploring. Which definitely adds a new mechanic to the game. But look at this. All of this plant life underwater. These bubbles. I saw them a little bit later in the trailer. I think I know what they do, but we'll get to it when we get to it. But we finally get to Sloan, and Zavala's here, and there's the armor that I think is just the normal armor, the flowing ethereal stuff. But it is really good to see Zavala back after Lance Reddick's passing, especially hearing his voice again. Rest in peace, Commander. You will be missed. But I wonder if Lance did all of his year 6 stuff before passing, or if they have some sort of AI to replicate his voice. But if so, this is a Zavala and Sloan-centric season. But when Sloan turns around, shows her being taken to the Drifter, our Guardian, and Zavala, the Leviathan. Maybe came from Fundament. Maybe Savathun brought it. Who knows? But then we get this activity, I believe, is what it is. Or is it part of the story where we are underwater and trying to dredge up, as Drifter said, parts. And we get to see this helmet cracking effect down here. I don't know if you can see it, but right down here, you get that little helmet cracking effect. They're adding pressure to the game, where it's a thing where you can die without your health bar going down just from getting crushed. And this is where these bubbles come into place. I believe they are what restores the cracks, because you can see the Titans jumping towards it. And this is where we get these massive air pockets or underwater caves that are filled with air where you can use your weapons. I believe this is story content, which is very interesting. It looks like we're going to these deep sea underwater rigs, essentially, that are research stations possibly, and we're trying to bring them back to the surface, I guess is the best term. And that's what this season's about, restoring Titan, I think. And we get a good look at this Trust-looking taken hand cannon. Really excited to use that. Or if that's just straight up an ornament for Trust, which, if it is, that's going to be kind of sad. But we also get a few more things. More Taken weapons. Let's go. This seems to be a pretty Taken season. God, this fish armor looks so cool. That Warlock set, I'm going to be... I might spend the money to get the Warlock set. I'm going to be real. Wait, it's not a armor set. Yeah, but... Strand sword, it looks like. It looks like a Taken sword, too, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's a void shot, so... It looks like this is the 6-player match-made activity. A new sniper. It has headstone on it, which is pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be a wide variety of affinities on these weapons, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty bare bones on stuff, but we get our first look at the new scout rifle, an ARC scout rifle, it seems. And it looks like it has maybe a charged linear shot. Maybe. I don't know. It's not a linear shot, but it's something similar to what Vex does. Or it's like a fusion between Vex and Binary, I believe. But we then get this cool scene with the PlayStation collab armors. You basically like a change of subclasses, but in the last bit here, yeah, I believe this is still the 6-player match-made activity. We don't get any looks of the dungeon, but we do get still some more looks of Sloane getting taken. And I think she's getting taken by the Leviathan, which is pretty interesting. But that's all it is, except our favorite part of the trailer, fishing. We get to fish in the EDZ. I'm not even joking. This is probably one of my favorite things. If we are just fishing in the EDZ now, if that's just a thing we can do, I love that. That is so fun. But I think that's it for this little breakdown. It's a bit raw. I mean, there's going to be a lot of the Season of the Deep stuff. I'm going to record all of it and put it on YouTube, but I just wanted to get the breakdown of the trailer going. But if you want to check out my Season of the Deep content, feel free to subscribe, like, follow, everything. It doesn't really matter. I got everything in the description anyway. We'll have the rest of it uploaded later. Yeah, but Season of the Deep's here. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be covering it the entire season, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day.